Assalamu alaikum. I am going to take your interview. You have to answer some questions. So, can you tell a little about yourself?
Okay, Assalamualaikum Assalam. My name is Aisha Altaf and I have done bachelor's in linguistics and literature, and I'm a poet, I'm an artist, and I love literature and I love doing English poetry, and moreover I have an experience in different societies. I have been working in different societies that have given me the experience and exploration.
Okay. How do you usually handle stress?
Okay, how do I handle stress?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, you have to understand the stress. Stress comes from Allah Ta'ala, and you have to handle it by remembering Allah Ta'ala. And you have to think like this is the time that will pass.
Okay. How do you define happiness to yourself?
Happiness also comes from Allah Ta'ala. And when happiness comes, you have to think about like you are very blessed, and I feel very blessed when I feel happiness.
That's great. What do you usually do when you're feeling low and sad?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you have to wander your mind not in the direction of the wrong direction, but in the positive directions. And there are so many positive directions that I usually find. For example, I start doing tasbih and I start remembering Allah Ta'ala, because I feel like you have to pass the time which is making you worry.
So, who do you turn to when you're feeling emotionally drained?
I have a strong faith. I do not shake myself in believing things like the things will not end up in feeling lower. The time will pass definitely. If I feel lower emotionally, then I feel like this time will definitely pass because of my strong faith. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Would you describe yourself as introvert or extrovert?
I am an extrovert, I guess. I'm not an extrovert, I'm ambivert. I know where I have to interact myself, where I need to interact myself, and where do I not need to interact myself. So I'm an ambivert and I'm an average person.
So, how do you react in social situations? Do you enjoy them or just avoid them?
I do not avoid the social situation because you learn from the social situations.
That's good. Okay, so what kind of activities make you feel most confident?
What kind of activities? For example, this kind of activities that you are doing with myself, that makes me more confident.
What motivates you to keep going during hard times?
What motivates me to keep going when I have the hard time? Okay, I feel like what motivates me? Okay, whenever I feel lower, and what motivates me is, again I would say that I have said before, is remembering Allah.
Do you believe more in fate or self-effort, and why?
Do you believe in?
Faith.
I believe in faith. I have given you the different answers, and I felt like they were all were have some kind of element of faith.
Okay. And self-effort? What about that?
Self-effort. Okay, I believe in self-effort because without doing self-effort, you cannot improve and grow.
Okay. Do you often overthink things?
Overthink. Yeah, I think every one of us overthink somehow.
Okay. Do you believe your past affect your present behavior?
Okay, everyone has a past. I believe in it, and because we are not living in the only in the situation of the present, everyone has the past. If someone says we don't have the past, and I had not lived in the past, it is, I would deny it. And I feel like if every one of us somehow feel low when we start remembering past, so we should believe like the future and the present will be more good if you believe in Allah.
Okay. Um, Thank you so much for your interview. That was great.
Thank you so much for taking my interview, and I'm feeling very grateful that you have taken my interview.